For a period of time, Anna lived a shameful life. Financially, she had no means to provide for her family or herself. Living day to day became more and more challenging, and she couldn't see a way out of her situation.
I was working at the airport at that moment, and I was making $400 a week. And I was qualifying for food stamp, like 300 something, with 3 kids. And it was not enough because my mortgage was $800, and plus I have to pay all the bills, provide the food, washing clothes, and it was really, really hard for me as a single parent. Provide for the kids, everything that, and you get frustrated because you wanted to do right, you wanted to, try your best to show your kids that you're there for them, and they don't understand. They keep compare you with the other parents, why they have, why we don't have, why you always, always, we cannot do this, we cannot go places. It was hard to understand their position as a kids, and it was frustrating for me to be a parent. But it was like, if I pay the internet, I cannot pay the electricity bill. If I pay the mortgage, we cannot have. It was just always like that. I buy the car in 6 months. I could not pay it because it was too much, because they wanted full cover, and I have to say, you know what, the car got to go. I returned the car back. I was like, and the pennies, counting the pennies every day.
Anna was already attending the Universal Church when the Campaign of Israel was approaching. She didn't have much, but what she did have, she sacrificed on the altar because she wanted a different life, not just financially, but in all aspects of her life.
Being in the church, I learned how to use my faith. The campaign came, and I put my faith in God that this, because I could not accept it, the fact that I always tell my kids we don't have money. I don't want that situation to continue, so I wanted to see the change.
Anna decided to depend on God for her life to change. It wasn't long after taking part of the campaign that she began to see the results of her sacrifice.
God will restore everything that I lost. The first thing the change in my life is the baptized with the Holy Spirit. That is the most important that I was looking for all my life, that nobody can take from me. I have peace, I have joy. Receiving the Holy Spirit, it was the most important to me because I was always looking for to fill that void, and God give it to me. God restored my love life. I have a blessing husband. We have a peace. He comes to church. He attends the service. It's just a blessing. So financially, I don't have no problem in going to eat or travel. Anything that I need, God give it to me. The business that we do is sell furniture and appliances. We have a used and new, and it's a blessing, because before we only have one store, now we have a huge store. I don't have the struggle for money anymore. I don't pay my car is paid for. I have my house, and my family can see the difference in my life. They can see that my life before and today, they can see that God really changed my life, and they see that when I was going through all that, I never left God, I never left the church. So they see that I stick with God, and that today they respect me, that I help my family now. Before I was asking for help, now I can help my family. The Holy Spirit means everything to me. I cannot live without Him. I cannot do anything without Him. It's only the Holy Spirit. You can take everything I have except the Holy Spirit. Without Him, I'm nothing. Every time the campaign comes, I always do. Because I don't want my blessing to stop. So the more I give to God, God always gives it to me. Today I can say I have a life that I always dream. And I know I have more to achieve.
Through the power of faith, the difference was made in her life. Campaign of Israel at the Temple of Solomon.